Hi, Brad.
Hey, Daniela.
Good to have you here. Good.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Thank you for joining me today and talking a little bit more about Valkey and the community. Let's start talking about what you've seen recently with the vendor participation in the Valkey community.
One of the things that we've seen is both customers and participants in the Valkey community are really growing very quickly. And so, on the partner side, we've seen contributions like, for example, the search module, started with a Google contribution. We on the AWS side made some additions to it, and we've seen that sort of collaboration. And there's also things going on in terms of the RFCs that are going on for future capabilities about things like durability and other pieces. So we see the robust participation from the contributors as being one of the key signs of a really healthy and vibrant community.
Yeah, I'm a part of the Valkey Slack, and if I don't check the Slack for a couple days, there's a whole bunch of messages and new people that's joining the community every day. Yeah, that's awesome. What about some of the most recent launches? What can you tell us about what's going on with Valkey 9?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that we've seen for Valkey 9 are some of the performance improvements for customers in terms of throughput and also memory efficiency. And then also with Valkey 9, we have the search module pieces, which has been really highly requested by customers as well.
What about in the future? What can we expect? What are you excited about personally for Valkey?
I think there's a couple things that I'm excited about personally for Valkey. One is just really seeing the community start to come onto its own. And so, as I'm sure you know, we recently passed, I think, 100 million Docker polls for Valkey. So that was an awesome milestone.
Yeah.
Within our own service at AWS, ElastiCache, Valkey is kind of the most popular choice that customers have. It's really where we're seeing the caching growth. And so over time, we see that the community itself will start to drive where those requirements are coming from and evolve through kind of ways that people are using caching. Some will be traditional, some will be new caching use cases, like all of the things that are coming with model providers and LLMs, and how we can kind of integrate into that community. So that part really excites me. The other thing that I'd say is really seeing participation get even broader. And so, looking at Valkey being a place where small companies can come, write modules or do other innovations in the project, and then see paths to grow their business or kind of commercialize pieces. And I think that's something that's in early stages, but that we're excited about seeing.
Yeah, I was talking to a few contributors in the LLM use cases, like semantic caching, as a primary feature that's highly anticipated as well. Tell me a little bit on the customer adoption side. What have you seen there? Where do you see that going?
We talked a little bit about the Docker polls, and so we see a lot of kind of customers being very interested in it. I think what customers that I see appreciate about Valkey are some of the performance and efficiency improvements, particularly now when with the price of DRAM becoming so expensive. Like, they appreciate that aspect of it, and they also really are looking for the truly open source aspect, so they can really see that it's something that it's not just a single provider. It's something that can run on any of the clouds, AWS or GCP or Azure. And so I think that's something that customers really value. And I think that's part of the strength of the Valkey community and why customers are choosing it.
Yeah, I always talk to people about this value in having multiple vendors contributing and very active in the community, making it truly vendor agnostic. You have like Google contributing, AWS, Ericsson, Oracle. Everybody's kind of here stripping away their actual titles and, company association, and really focused on just engineering the open source software together.
Yeah, Valkey is the most kind of cloud and vendor agnostic caching solution that there is, because you have a choice of managed services, you have the choice to run it on wherever you want, you have the choice to run it on prem. So for customers in that space, we really see that as part of the long-term appeal.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sitting down and talking to me about this today. Look forward to more features and more customer requests from the community.
Absolutely, it's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.